now live at 5, guilty on all counts. A jury convicted a former Brooklyn Center police officer in the death of Daunte Wright. A look at what penalties Kim Potter could face. Plus, a closer look at what could have caused the major carbon monoxide leak that killed 7 family members in Moorhead. And no booster, no business. A Duluth company takes their COVID precautions to the next level.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. A former Minnesota police officer has been convicted of manslaughter. A jury found Kim Potter guilty on both first and second-degree manslaughter today. This is her latest booking photo taken just a couple hours ago.
Potter claims she grabbed her gun instead of a taser when trying to arrest Daunte Wright during an April traffic stop. The 20-year-old died from his injuries. Dina Demetrius has the latest and more on what could be next for Potter.
Find the defendant guilty.
Kim Potter glanced down briefly, her attorney's hand on her shoulder, as the jury delivered its verdict. The former police officer found guilty of both first and second-degree manslaughter in the fatal shooting of a young black driver in April.
Members of the jury, is this your true and correct verdict? So say you one, and so say you all.
Yes.
During closing arguments, the prosecutor called Potter reckless and culpable.
Safe handling of a firearm does not include firing it into a car with 4 people directly in harm's way.
Potter's defense insisted she made a deadly mistake, pulling her Glock pistol when she thought she was grabbing a taser and then firing a single bullet into Daunte Wright's chest.
How can you recklessly, consciously handle a gun if you don't know you have it?
I'm sorry it happened.
Potter sobbed on the stand as she testified in her own defense.
I remember yelling, "Taser, taser, taser," and nothing happened. And then he told me I shot him.
Potter had been a highly regarded 26-year veteran of the Brooklyn Center police force before the April shooting. The judge ordered her held without bail until sentencing in February. Dina Demetrius, CBS News.
The jury began deliberating Monday afternoon and notified the judge they had their verdict around noon today, a total of nearly 27 hours.
Carbon monoxide is to blame for the death of 7 family members at a home in Moorhead over the weekend. Tonight, we're learning new details about how it happened. Law enforcement says inspectors didn't find any issues with the CO detectors the last time the home was checked out in September of 2020. But during their recent investigation, authorities learned the carbon monoxide sensor was not working. They also found a CO detector in a cabinet with the batteries removed. That led to lethal levels in the home at the time of the family's death. Law enforcement is looking into a van in the garage and the furnace as possible contributors. A separate lab is testing to see if there was any hydrogen cyanide, which comes from a vehicle's exhaust.
If this is not present, this leaves the furnace. This lab test may take up to 8 weeks before we have any result.
5 of the victims were found in their beds. The mother and father were just outside the bedroom area. They will all be laid to rest next week. And coming up tonight at 6, we hear from the Duluth Fire Department what they want homeowners to know about monitoring CO in your home.
Dave joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, sounds like some of us to our north are seeing some snow tonight.
Yeah, we got it earlier in the day. Here in Duluth, at least over the hill, we managed to trace, but it was Iron Rangers that got a little bit closer towards an inch, and that, of course, has dented the roadways just a little bit. So if you're traveling up north from the range to the Canadian border and on the North Shore from Silver Bay up north, do be cautious. Some slippery spots are still there. And that last report on Min 511 completely covered on the northern parts of Highway 61. The rest of our region has good driving conditions for the time being. And I say the time being because another low-pressure system will skirt through the region tomorrow morning for a replay of this morning. And it could be a rain-snow mix as that warm front continues to warm our temperatures up. So Friday morning's commute could be a little bit slippery, should ease up in the afternoon. And by Christmas Eve, hopefully things will be back towards smooth sailing. What do we get for our short-term forecast? Clouds increase once again now tonight after some sunshine today. Overnight low temp at 25 thanks to that warm front, and that warm front pushes us close to 40 degrees on Friday. 40% chance for the morning mix gives way to a chance for some snow on Saturday afternoon. We'll talk about the odds of that one paying off coming up in a few more minutes.
Hey, thank you, Dave. Happening right now in Grand Rapids, a special tribute to a life lost much too soon. This is a live look at a dedication ceremony for a new ice rink outside the YMCA. It's named after Marshall Bader. The 9-year-old from Boy River died in a tragic accident on his family's farm almost 2 years ago.
The third grader loved to play hockey, and tonight the community is celebrating that passion with a special game on the new rink. There's also hot chocolate and cookies. The event started just a few minutes ago at 5 o'clock, so there is still time to come out and pay tribute to Marshall's life.
A stretch of road just south of us in Wisconsin is still closed tonight after a crash involving dozens of vehicles this morning. This was the scene on I-94 not far from Eau Claire just after 6 this morning. Icy roads there sent about 40 vehicles into the median and the ditch. About half of them were semi-trucks. Miraculously, no one was hurt or killed. Cleanup efforts are still underway.
With COVID concerns looming, one Northland business is taking its vaccine requirement a step further in the new year.
CBS3's Rob Cole spoke with staff at Adeline Incorporated today to find out why they're asking customers to get one more shot.
Well, Kristen Briggs, Adeline Inc. is a hair salon and tattoo shop in Duluth's East Hillside neighborhood. Now, starting January 5th, they'll be requiring their customers to be vaccinated and boosted against COVID in order to enter the business. Now, they're one of the first businesses in the Northland to publicly announce they're requiring the booster and the vaccine. The requirement applies to both customers and staff. Now, the team says they notified their regular customers 2 weeks ago to give some of their unboosted clients a chance to get the shot before the new policy takes effect. They say they hope this mandate will create a space that is safe for both workers and customers. Adeline Inc. first started requiring their customers to be vaccinated last July. They say that requirement didn't cause them to lose many customers.
We've actually seen the opposite in our business, where people feel so safe coming here that we have many, many new people that are seeking to come here, in addition to the existing 2,000 customers that we see on an annual basis.
Line Inc. says they'll require customers to show proof of vaccination either electronically or with their actual vaccine card. Wright says she can make accommodations for people who are not booster eligible yet. And the shop will also continue to require customers and staff to be masked. Staff say one of the reasons they're working so hard to keep both workers and customers safe is because many of them had COVID-19 early in the pandemic and know how hard recovery can be for many of their fellow Northlanders.
Thank you, Rob. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from St. Louis County health officials on their thoughts on businesses requiring booster shots.
Still to come on Live at 5, improvements to one North Shore town may impact your summer camping plans. Details as we take you around the Northland after the break.
CBS 3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center is a beautiful one-level facility in Superior, Wisconsin, with 24-hour skilled nursing care. With a 5-star rating by Medicare, you can expect high-quality care. We offer a variety of services, including restorative care after a hospital stay, intensive rehabilitative therapy care after surgery, or long-term care for those who are no longer able to handle the necessities of daily life on their own. To learn more, call or visit Villa Marina Health Center in Superior.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you, too.
Calling all Bulldogs.
Do you consider yourself a diehard UMD Bulldog fan? Send a picture of you or you and your crew all decked out in your Bulldog attire for a chance to be the My9 Sports Bulldog Fan of the Week. Follow the My9 Sports Facebook page and post your pictures there to be entered into our weekly random drawings. Each Fan of the Week will be showcased in our My9 Sports UMD Athletics Broadcast of the Week. The My9 Sports Bulldog Fan of the Week is brought to you by the Duluth Tap Exchange.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Stay connected to live local CBS3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Spirit Mountain in Duluth tonight. While the big hill may be open, if a little bit smaller slope is more your speed, Duluth Parks and Rec have once again put out their sled sheds for the community to use this winter. Sounds like a lot of fun. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's go over to Kristen for a look around the region.
Thanks, Briggs. A federal grant has improvements on the way to Superior's port, and construction may impact your camping plans in Silver Bay this summer. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We begin in Winter, Wisconsin tonight, where the DNR is seeking public comment on a safe drinking water loan program project. This project would include replacing hydrants, rehabilitation of the water tank, and upgrades to city wells. Activities related to the project are considered minor actions, but an environmental review must be conducted in order to receive federal funding. Comments are due by January 6th, and we will have more information on our website. Next, we head to Superior, where federal funding announced today will bring improvements to the port city. Through the National Port Infrastructure Development Program, the Port of Superior will receive many upgrades and repairs, including a new retaining wall, rail and road improvements, a new shop and office building, and more. 25 grants around the country were chosen in order to meet demand based on recent supply chain issues as the economy recovers from the pandemic. And we wrap up in Silver Bay, where upcoming construction this summer might impact your camping plans. While there is no official timeline yet, plans are underway to address improvements at both Black Beach Park and Black Beach Campground. Improvements include controlling the dust, parking upgrades, pedestrian safety, and traffic control. City officials want visitors to know the campgrounds may need to close at any time for construction, and refunds will not be made. We will have a link to their announcement on our website. And if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, go ahead, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, Christmas Eve is tomorrow, and the Salvation Army is inching toward their red kettle goal. Just how close they are, coming up.
A warm front pushed us to a couple degrees warmer than normal today, high temp at 25. That warm front will really warm us up tomorrow, but then a cold front will cut us down to size on Saturday. We'll talk about temperature trends and snow chances coming our way right after our break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Here at Nicolay Law, we've been really fortunate to have people that have worked here for over a decade, to have people that are friends, to people that are family members, and that transfers over to a unique law firm, a law firm that wins for our clients because of that unique relationship, that connection, that dedication, that watching each other's back, and that everyone here wants to help each other, and more importantly, wants to help each other's clients.
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
It's the final days of the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. Your last chance to get the best deals of the year on Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling trucks for 44 years straight. Only a few more days to save on our full lineup of Ford SUVs. Hurry in. It's the final days of the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. Get 0% financing for 60 months and $500 bonus cash on F-150. Plus, earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
We're getting the band back together.
I'm just so excited to be back with Kristen on the anchor desk. It's been so long, but it feels like it's been no time at all.
Yeah.
I feel like we just have a great connection, and
Having someone come onto the show who loves the area as much as I do, who knows the area as well as I do, like she's from here. I mean, it's the perfect fit.
Live local to a T.
Watch Kristen and Briggs at 5 and 6 p.m.
Join us weeknights. We're live at 5 as we go around the Northland, city by city.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3 for up-to-date coverage morning and night. Stay connected to live local CBS3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories. Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, a small low-pressure system buzzed through the area this morning, and it didn't do that much in the way of precipitation. Chisholm, according to the Cocoros Network, managed 1.3 inches in at least one of their neighborhoods. Cabotogama came up with an inch straight up. Canyon, well, half of an inch. Tofty, half inch as well. Lutzen's in that mix as well. Coleraine, 0.2 of an inch. Mercer in the Snowbelt, only a trace, and here in the Twin Ports, just a trace, at least over the hill. I had a dusting on my car this morning, and the roads were a little bit slick, but then things improved. Now, we've got another go-around coming around tomorrow here with another low-pressure system that could slick up the roadways again, this time with a rain-snow mix, and we'll talk more about that after this look at our current conditions. Duluth International, 21 degrees, a little warmer than normal. Mostly cloudy sky building back in after some sunshine earlier today. Easterly, southeasterly winds running 5 miles per hour. Our relative humidity is 78%. And just in case you're interested, there is a wind chill out there from that wind. It feels like 15, but that shouldn't be any trouble at all. We've got a cool down coming next week, but even that won't be overly drastic. Current temperatures, well, we have 20 International Falls, 23 in Hibbing, and 28 towards Moose Lake. Low to mid-20s here in the Twin Ports, up the North Shore, 23 to 31, 25 to 27 in the UP, and 21 to 27 degrees here in northwestern Wisconsin. These warmer than normal temperatures come courtesy of a warm front that'll send us up close to 40 tomorrow before we cool down as early as Saturday. All right, snow showers earlier today didn't add up to much, as we pointed out, and they're pretty much fading away, at least for the time being. Some towns still have a clearer sky in the wake of that departing light snow chance, but the clouds are already filling in as another low-pressure system comes our way. This one is right along the Canadian border. There's that warm front that warmed us up. This is the low that's going to be bringing us a chance for a rain-snow mix tomorrow morning, but accumulations tomorrow morning won't add up to much. That's backed up by another low that could bring some light snow on Saturday, but this Colorado low taking shape, which is brewing up right now and may be born on Sunday, is something that could bring some snow for Monday and Tuesday. Too early to tell how much, but if it pays off, snow fans might be happy. Other folks might not. All right, let's talk about how much precip could fall tomorrow morning. And really not that much. A trace to about 0.2 as far as snow goes. Indeed, more rain could be mixed in with this system than snow. And it could make the road slippery Friday morning, so do be careful. What's coming up for the weekend? Saturday in the afternoon, another light snow chance comes around. And then another one hits us on Sunday. And again, that one could be a little more substantial if it pays off and lasts through Tuesday. Tonight in Minnesota, our low temperatures, not bad. About 17 to 28. And for Wisconsin and Michigan, 20 to 25 with a mostly cloudy sky for all zones. Tomorrow, warm day. Wisconsin, Michigan, 38 to 42 with a 20% chance for that morning mix. It's a 40% chance for the mix in Minnesota, but should be gone by Christmas Eve when folks are traveling. Saturday, 30% chance for late flurries, 40% chance for snow returning on Sunday, which could pay off to a 50% chance on Monday and Tuesday. And again, There are some signs, if this low pressure system takes a track towards our region, we could get at least a moderate snowfall. There are also signs it'll stay well to our south and we'll get close to nothing. So we vow, as always, to track that system as it gets closer to us.
Yeah, I mean, more snow would just be a bonus because we have to have snow on Christmas here. It would just not be right otherwise.
Well, my snowblower conked out last night. It's in the shop right now, so I don't want a moderate snow. But
yeah, poor timing.
Maybe I'll have to bite the bullet, though, and let it happen for the other snow fans.
Yeah, or maybe Santa will bring you a new snowblower.
I won't count on that.
Thanks, Dave. With Christmas Eve just hours away, the Salvation Army is calling on the community to help reach their Red Kettle goal. Over the past 34 days, people have donated nearly $190,000 at the Red Kettles in Duluth. However, the Salvation Army still needs about $31,000 to reach this year's goal. The kettles will be out through the end of the day tomorrow. The Red Kettle campaign is the Salvation Army's largest fundraiser of the year, funding programs such as daily hot lunch and homeless housing.
Meanwhile, CBS3 is proud to share a major contribution to the Salvation Army this holiday season. Our parent company, Gray Television, has raised more than $500,000 so far. That money will go to the millions of people still picking up the pieces from a devastating tornado outbreak. More than 90 people in the Kentucky and surrounding areas died, and so many homes and businesses were destroyed. With the holiday season approaching, there's still a chance to donate to the Salvation Army and help those in the heartland. You can text HL Tornado to 51555. You can also call 1-800-SAL-ARMY or visit the Salvation Army's website.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing.
Yeah, this is Pumbaa, and if you're an avid Pet of the Day follower, you might recognize this fella. He's been at the shelter now for 5 months, and they're ready to help him find his family, hopefully right in time for Christmas. He's got some time left. Yeah, crossing our fingers. Pumbaa is a 5-year-old Carolina dog and Greyhound mix. Our friends at the shelter tell us he is a loving guy who just loves to move and play. Looks like he loves balls, too.
Oh, and snuggling.
Yeah.
Look at him there. Oh, Pumbaa, if you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Pumbaa, then you can call the number on your screen.
Yeah, get him a home for the holidays.
Let's do it.
Still to come, we hear from a military psychiatrist on how to help those who have given so much but may be struggling during the holidays.
Freshen up your bathroom this season with help from Menards. Menards carries a wide variety of Delta showers sure to fit your lifestyle. Like the low-maintenance high-crop shower, on sale now just $559.99. Get fresh and ready with brand-name products you know and love, like Febreze, Tide, Bounty, Swiffer, and Dawn. Save big money with Procter & Gamble at Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with the Menards gift card today.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Ring in 2022 with the biggest cash bash of the year. New Year's Eve hot seats and drawings at Black Bear Casino Resort. On New Year's Eve from 5 p.m. until 2 a.m., New Year's morning, 2 hot seat players each hour will win up to $1,000 cash. And 5 drawings each hour will start the new year off right for the lucky winners with up to $10,000 cash. That's 70 winners for a grand total of over $75,000 cash. Earn entry starting December 26th. Visit BlackBearCasinoResort.com for more information and make the Bear your place to ring in 2022.
We pick up the phone because it's ringing. Hello, this is Sam. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy holidays from Bath Planet. This season, we're helping you while helping others. Receive 20% off your entire bathroom project, and we'll include a $50 donation to a local food shelf with every appointment to help families in need. The offer starts on Black Friday and ends December 31st. As always, you can still get one of our great financing options, so call us today or go online to book your appointment. Happy holidays from Bath Planet. Out of this world service, down to earth price.
2 peppermint lattes.
Black coffee will be fine.
No.
I can't seem to get you off my mind. I love you.
I'm so happy to be in this family.
I look okay.
Breathtaking.
Be a little bit
think it's time for schools to reopen.
There is some positive breaking news. We've got a lot of important new information for you and your family.
Epilepsy can affect anyone with a brain. It does not discriminate.
If you have a brain,
You can get epilepsy. But here's something that's just as important to know.
anyone with a brain can affect epilepsy.
So let's use our brains to do just that.
Let's change the way people think about epilepsy.
To find cures.
Because if all of us can get epilepsy,
All of us can end epilepsy.
We just need to use our brains.
Let's use our brains. Let's use our brains.
Let's use our brains to end epilepsy.
While the holiday season is known for being a joyous time for celebration, that's not the case for everyone.
According to the U.S. military, service member suicide rates during the last quarter of the year increased by 25% from 2019 to 2020.
Darian Letty with our sister station in Rochester, Minnesota, spoke with a psychologist who specializes in military member mental health.
More than 150 military members took their lives by suicide in the last 3 months of 2020. Dr. Norton says people in the military face unique stressors that many cannot relate to.
Being away from home is part of that stress. Multiple deployments. I've talked with individuals who have been deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan 5, 6, 7 times. That just all adds to a great deal of stress.
The circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic may have added to or exacerbated these stressors service members experience.
Being isolated, being at home, dealing with COVID, the restrictions in society, all that has had a fairly significant negative impact, unfortunately.
And while suicide among military members increased all throughout 2020, the highest number of deaths occurred during the holidays, proving it can be a difficult time for some.
When you're already depressed, you're already isolated, you see all these things around you, and that just unfortunately can make you feel worse because that's not what your life experience is.
This can lead to many comparing their holiday feelings to others, which may make depressive and suicidal feelings even stronger. One way to prevent these feelings is to avoid isolation and embrace community. And this Christmas, that's exactly what the VFW in Rochester is doing.
For the community, we're community-oriented. Why not open up and offer that area for people to come and congregate? And just do something and reach out to the community for people in need.
For the employees who are working at the VFW on Christmas, they are happy to give up their time at home for the military members who have sacrificed that much more.
We appreciate the services that they've done for our country, and we want to continue to recognize that any way we can.
One way all of us can help service members during this time is to simply reach out.
When you know somebody who's struggling, reach out, give them a call, say how you're doing, ask them out for coffee. Just that connection sometimes can be very positive.
There are a number of other resources available for veterans struggling with mental health. We have that information on our website.
Here's what we're working on tonight. On the predicted busiest travel day of the season, what you need to know about upcoming holiday gatherings as Omicron infections soar. We'll check in with Dr. John LaPook tonight. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Tired of your glasses fogging up or an uncomfortable dry feeling from your contact lenses? Let us clear your vision with refractive surgery. Our LASIK and PRK certified eye doctors are board certified ophthalmologists that provide exceptional eye care solutions. LASIK and PRK surgery can correct nearsightedness, farsightedness, and astigmatism with minimal discomfort and little downtime. Call now for your free LASIK or PRK consultation at Ralph Eye Care Specialist, the Northland's leader in all laser LASIK and PRK surgery.
Hi, Russell Nicolay, Nicolay Law Office. If you've been seriously injured, we can help. For the last 14 years, my office has been helping folks like you and holding insurance companies accountable. My award-winning legal team can help you and your family. Remember, if you've been injured, get Nicolay. We win or you don't pay.
Be smart. Be active.
Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit visionprooptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Thursday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, we brought you the latest after former Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter was found guilty on charges of first and second-degree manslaughter. That was in the death of 20-year-old Dante Wright. She was taken into custody without bail and scheduled for sentencing in February.
And tonight at 6, the supply shortage is impacting many different industries. Tonight we hear from the DMV why you might want to get your vehicle tabs renewed in person as soon as possible.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6.